Give me a second. We're going to do some giveaways and some Q&A. So if anybody has a question, put it in there now, and we'll get to it in just a second. I'm going to make sure that everything is kosher on the computer. Let's see here. Switch account. Just to control the... Hey, OBX is in here. He's going to be selling stuff off. You treat him right, y'all. We're going to be doing a raid over in about 15 minutes here, 14 minutes. And I'm going to do some giveaways and answer some questions in the chat for anybody. So if you do have a question, go ahead and put it in now. I just got to make sure everything is right on these two sites here really quick. And we are going to run a giveaway. Jess, if you have a second, just throw the giveaway up there for me. And I'll tell them what it is in a minute. And they can start to put it in. All right. Hold on. I saw that question, but I'm not ready. My internet's slow today. Y'all, we got a bunch of white stuff out here. Eric, how about you down there? Has it started snowing? Tim, is it snowing up by you? There's going to be more snow to the south, I think. Hey, how you doing? Shirley is in the house. Well, there. All right. I already skipped a Q&A here. Tim's over there on Facebook. Y'all come on over and join us. Right now we're on dibdit.com. We're going to be on dibditsports.com here in just a minute. And let me tell you, we're selling, even if you're not a sports person, there is going to be merchandise that is definitely flippable. Is or is not allowed during lives. Technically, it's not allowed. Hopefully it answers your question. When going live, how do you get... That's not our rule. That's just laws, actually, believe it or not. But you know how that stuff goes. You see a lot of people doing it. All right. I have to reschedule some shows. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah. Will there eventually be an option to upload more than 5 photos at once? I don't know the answer to that question. Are you talking about on lives? Because I think we can upload more than that now, can't we?
Say that again.
How many pictures can we upload on District now? I think there's a lot
20.
more than that.
I think it's 20.
Negative 12 here today. Holy moly. Okay, let's see what else we got. I've heard of snow. Hey, I lived in Southern California in Yucaipa, and it would snow every couple of years right there. You could go skiing up at Big Bear and surfing down there. Oh boy, here we go. All right, give me just a second. Do we have that live? We don't have the giveaway up yet. Put that giveaway up.
It won't let me.
It won't let you do the giveaway.
I'm trying.
That's not good. All right, maybe it'll let me. Let's start this giveaway. Are we having trouble with giveaways, y'all? Oh, no, mine's up there. It's up there. Okay. Might just be the internet so bad right now and the connection. All right, I got to get rid of some people real quick. Let's see. Let's do this. Got it. What's the best thing I've bought and sold? Probably a first run Willow VHS sealed right at the top of the market. You'll see them out there, and they go for a lot less than I sold mine for, but they're not the first run ones. They just look exactly the same, except for a couple little things. $1,700 for a sealed VHS. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? My other phone's in there. Go grab that one in there. That'll work. Tupperware is leading amount of for Kevin. No, it's not. Or do you get your boxes for shipping golf clubs? So there's a couple things you can do. You can grab them. I have a buddy that works at the golf course down the road, and I just tell him to save them for me, and I go grab them. Thank you. If you're watching somewhere else, come on over and join us. We do have that giveaway up there. Go ahead and hit that. Let's tell you what we're giving away. We'll do a few of them here. We got 11 more minutes. Let's do a sticker first. We'll do a boring one. I'm going to give away a Dibdit bag in a minute. We'll just do a combo picker sticker for the first one. And then let's see. Uncle Steve's in the house. Very good. He says Granger. Sorry, spelled it wrong. Hi from the UK. What is the deal on shipping? I see small, medium, and large. I just don't understand. Can you explain a little bit further? Sure. I highly suggest for all live sellers to put a flat rate on their shipping, their first item, different sizes. So if it's a small item, put $5 on it. If it's a medium-sized item, you might put 6 or 7 on it. If it's a large size item, that's going to be really big. Giveaway's going. Put $10, $12 on it, $14 on whatever it is that you're comfortable with. If you're experienced with selling, Did you get that winner? It didn't pop up, but I mean, it popped up, but I didn't get it. I didn't. It's not in the thing right there. It's Jim, Resale Warrior. Got that sticker. And we are going to put another one up. I might have to make this. See, can I do this? I have to duplicate it there, I think, and then we'll put the duplicate up. We'll do another giveaway. Let's give away a black light. What do I do with my black light? Here's my black light. Start giveaway.
What was the first giveaway?
And then you put progressive shipping on it. Combined shipping is what it says in the live listing thing. No, just this one. And then you put a progressive shipping. Like, for instance, when we're doing golf clubs today, Dave made me go really cheap. He's like $8 for a golf club, which we'll probably lose money on, but that's okay. So $8 for your first golf club, $2 for every golf club after that. Same thing with bats. A set is much bigger. So the initial shipping might be $16, and then progressive shipping might be $8. Because if somebody buys a bat, they got $8 shipping on the bat. Then if they buy the golf club set, the progressive on that, because their second item would be $8. A lot of times I like to just run the same size item forever and just have one listing, keep duplicating it. And if they're small items, it's like $5 and $1, $5 and $1. So if you bought something, the first item is $5 shipping, every other item after that is $1 on top of it. So somebody buys 20 items, that's a lot of stuff, but they've paid $25 in shipping. The $5 initial, and then 24 more. So I guess.
Hype Grammar has a great question.
All right, what's the question?
All right, it says, as a newer seller, does anyone find that preloading items helps your sales? I know as a buyer, I enjoy seeing everything that will run and being able to pre-bid, especially because a lot of times I can't commit to sitting in the auction for the hour.
Yep. So I would say this, for me, it's not economically better to do it that way because of the time frame that it takes to pre-list everything. Okay. So I don't pre-list unless I'm on Commons, for instance, where it's a big giant lot and people got to really know and be able to see what they're getting. So we pre-list over there. But on these live shows, I don't, because of the time it takes. However, if you want to kind of split the baby, if you will, you can take a lot of items and pre-list them if they're really cool or worth a lot of money or something. You can pre-list them, you can get those pre-bids, and then everything else you don't pre-list. So you can do a combination as well. Who just won that? Katie Smith just won that. Where do you find the fee percentage for each district store? Most of them are 10% off the top. Some are a little different, like our subsidiaries to Divot. But you actually are told that when you get your acceptance as a seller, or before, I think. And you can always reach out in the chats as well, and we'll tell you in there. So, for instance, Divot right here is 10% on the sale of the item only, not on the shipping, not on taxes like eBay. And then there's a 30% fee, insertion, whatever, sale fee, whatever. It's 40 cents on eBay, and then there's 2.9% on the whole thing for a transaction fee. Hopefully that answers your question. It does vary from 2.9% depending on how the person paid, and the payment processors have different fees, but roughly just figure 3%. So that means 3% on the entire purchase, the sale, the shipping, and the tax as the transaction amount. And then the fee of 10% only goes on the sale of the item. So if you sold something in an auction for $1, it's 10% of that, but you have to pay that fee too. So that 30-cent fee.
All right.
Keep that in mind.
Thrifted Spirit, she had mentioned.
Let's run another giveaway.
I think you can. All right, go ahead, and then I'll talk about that.
All right. Let's see. Let's duplicate this one, and I'm going to give away a Dib bag, y'all. Let's see. Go ahead. You can read it.
All right, so she was talking about pulling buy it now items into your live and being able to run them once they're listed. You can do that, but you cannot switch it over to an auction.
Correct.
You cannot edit the listing. Once it's listed as a buy it now, it's a buy it now.
Very good.
You can bring it to the stage and sell it for the price you have it listed,
Jess
but you
run
can't
this,
auction it.
and then she can get tips. Y'all can tip her. She can just run Q&As and just have a little tip jar.
I've tried that. I've tried that in the middle of a common show.
So here's another. The giveaway is up. We're going to give away a Divot bag, IKEA bag, canvas, pretty big.
We just gave that away.
So do we?
Yep. Katie won it.
No, she won this. I think. Didn't I held it? Yeah, I think that's what she won.
Okay.
Sorry. So we're giving away a Divvy bag. So I can't remember what I was talking about. What was the top? Oh, what you can do is pull your items over there as a buy it now, and you can edit them. You could be like, hey, I've got this listed in the store for $20. I'm willing to do a flash sale right now for $14. You could edit it right there. You could bring it on the screen. So you could definitely do that as well. I'm getting trolled by the arbitrages. So there's different ways you can do that stuff. And I highly suggest it. And you can bring different items. Like I brought the little black light as an item into my live. And if people have already bought stuff in your live and you have an item like that that's super small, I brought it in there and I made it free progressive shipping. So they don't have to pay the shipping like if they just went there and bought it out of the store. So there's quite a few different ways you can do it. Also, if you are on social media, by the way, if you're a seller, you can hook your social media up and definitely share this stuff out and get yourself a better audience, and us for that matter. All right, what is this question here? Yeah, Ike, you're gonna have to send a DM on that one. I have an answer, but you have to send a DM. So is there any items, it's going too fast. Can you help me read the ones that just come? Is there any items that are not allowed to sell on Divvy? Yeah, we don't want pornography. We don't want any of that stuff. There's district has a pretty thorough list if you want to dig into that. And if we need to post it, we will. You need to write a book for resellers for dummies? No, Dave wouldn't read it. Okay. If you want to use pirate ship shipping, how do you get the funds? So, well, first of all, if it's your first show, because you don't get automatic payouts on here, just like Whatnot, you wouldn't get automatic payouts for a while. So you may be using your own funds in your first few shows regardless. And I do that. I set it up where it's on my credit card. So it's a separate pay. You can definitely use pirate ship. And I do often, especially UPS and stuff like that. For sure. Any chance of getting shipping option for cards like STD envelope. So there are places you can do that on your own, but I would say this, like for instance, when I give these stickers away, they're giveaways. I actually put a stamp on them and I send them in an envelope as opposed to doing the whole tracking on them. That is an option. It gives yourself a little risk depending on what you're doing. So I don't suggest that for everybody, but and then it stretches out the payment period before you get it because you get paid within, I think 48 hours is what they say after the item has been delivered. I said I would lose seller protection if I did that. Yes, that's correct. So like I said, you put yourself at risk. But for me, I'm doing a giveaway, right? So this is easy. That's for all you sellers out there. If you're doing a giveaway, did somebody win it?
It says giveaway ended, but I'm looking through the
Zelda's
chat.
Finds. Is that the person who won the other one? Or is this a new one? This is Zelda's Finds one, this one. All right. Do my light giveaways that way as well. So it's just a choice. And, for me, it's easy, right? It's a sticker on whatever. I got 60 of them.
Do you still have to have an iPhone to sell on this
No, you can sell with an Android. I'm not familiar with how to do it. There's a few little minor differences. So maybe check with somebody with an Android. Dave has done it in the past, but you can sell with an Android. You cannot sell with a computer, though. Just sell live auction up. Couldn't find the live button. No iPhone. There you go. Yeah. I don't know what you were trying to. Is that the cat? Yeah. Flipping from the trailer. Yeah. And I did light giveaways. All right, we got that. Do Bibles with notes or family names and dates in them sell? Sure. Yeah. They may not sell as well. Sometimes they sell better. Depending on, if George Washington signed it, you got a good one. I have an Android Live. So District Live is the app for, and District Live is the app for Android live selling. There you go. So it's a different app for live selling, but you can't use it on your phone. Seriously thinking about going back to teaching? Not me.
Are you going to Peaches?
Or am I? Oh, no, they are. Am I going to Peaches to Beaches? Maybe. All right, y'all come over and join us. Congratulations to the winners. We appreciate you. Thank y'all for supporting the sellers on here. It's awesome. If you are brand new to the platform, You can use any seller's code. Mine is code Commonwealth. If you're on a live show, right above the shop, there's two little lines. It looks like a little hamburger. You can put anybody's code in there. You can ask the seller. A lot of times they put it in the show notes. Mine is Commonwealth. You get $5 free. I get $5 to spend as well. And it's just a good little deal.
Someone asked about the difference in pirate ship shipping and the shipping through the app. The only time I notice a difference, even down to a penny, is with larger items that would go typically like UPS or FedEx.
Yeah.
Which is typically a common sale, but individual items, clothing, things they seem to all be pretty equal.
MJK says, I'm in a cult. I'm in a cat cult. I wish I could get out of it. So anyway, all right, we're going to raid Dave. Listen, y'all, even if you're not a sports seller, there are going to be great deals that you can flip over there today. Is Dave live? I'm hoping Dave is live. Can you check that out for me? I'll be back to sell over there in a little while as well. Hopefully some giveaways as well. So thank you all. Dibdit.com, dibditsports.com. Polish and Brush is growing like crazy. Go check them out. And dibditcards.com, shopcommons.net, and Dave's Kitchen Marketplace.
He's not live.
And Dibdit Threads. Big giant show tomorrow. He's not live yet? Are you sure? I bet he is.
That phone's not working either.
Not working either. Wonderful. Somebody go check for me. Tell me, Dave's selling sports ball. Is he doing it right now? He is live. Sweet. Thank you, Carrie.
I think it's our internet with the weather.